Hey guys, Kim Wolf here with affiliatemarketinginformant.com. Thanks for checking out this video. This is going to be my Fame Payday review. Now the thing to know about this, there's a few things to know about this. This is not going to be your traditional review where I take you through all the video lessons and try to sell you on it. I'm actually going to tell you what other affiliates that are promoting this are not going to tell you. Okay, so the product is being positioned as the ultimate YouTube hack. And the YouTube hack is essentially a way to piggyback on the popularity of other videos. You're essentially looking at what works for other people and cloning that in a very specific way. Okay? So the graphic that you're looking at right now is kind of the basic concept of what they're saying this hack can do for you. And for their particular channel, it has supposedly gotten them 29,000 followers and millions of views on their videos. So I'm going to show you the channel. I'll walk you through that. But the first thing that you need to know about this before we even get into the review of this actual product, it was already released. So this is a relaunch. The product was actually released in January 21st of 2021 for the same price. I suspect they had something else they wanted to release because if you look at some of their other products, they have like 2.0 Money for Everyone, was released on December 17th, and Money for Everyone 2.0 was released on June 9th. But in this particular case, it just looks like it's a complete relaunch. So I wonder if they had something else planned and it didn't come through, wasn't ready. So they decided to relaunch Fame Payday. So this is not new in any way, and that's going to explain why a lot of these videos will actually show you January of 2021. So it was obvious that they were recorded in January. So just know that if you hear this being new, it's not new. You can come back on YouTube and you can see 5 months ago, you've got all of these different reviews 5 months ago for the exact same product. And what's funny is these same guys who want to promote it as the best products ever, they are actually re-promoting it this new time 5 months later, so they have multiple videos. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to know. The second thing you need to know is the channel hack was supposedly used on this channel called Voice of Soul. So this is a little mini video showing you the stats, basically how it's gotten 3 million views and 215 hours of watch time, 28,000 subscribers, and then they have AdSense turned on since they're obviously a monetized YouTube channel, and they've got the estimated revenue for that particular video. Now that's all time, right? So, or this channel I should say, that's all time. And it looks like the channel was actually started back in 2016, and this was January of 2021. So it took them a while to supposedly figure out this hack that boosted up their traffic. Well, what's interesting is if you go to find the channel today, it looks different. Now that's there's nothing wrong with that. It's 6 months later versus, what was here. The icon was different, but there was just some differences here in some of the screenshots that were shown. It took me a minute to actually find the real channel, but this seems to be it. So taking a look at it, it looks different now, but I guess that could be expected. It has been 6 months. You can see the stats. The channel is definitely getting traffic, sort of up and down, somewhere around the 10 to 25 K mark, so 25,000 views or 10,000 views a day. So it's obviously jumping there, but they've got 246 videos, 6 million views total for lifetime, and then 700,000 views in the last 30 days with 7 videos. So that isn't that bad. And if you look at some of the popular uploads, 1.1 million views, 880,000 views, 613,000, and so on. So it does seem that they definitely are getting traffic to this channel. But here is what this really means. The hack is supposedly used on this channel. And honestly, I didn't actually see the hack on this channel. But there is another way to do this hack on other channels, and perhaps that's the case. The one thing that I thought was kind of interesting is they don't actually show their subs on here. I'm not sure why. I don't know why you would hide your your sub count on here, but they don't do that. So it just seems it just makes you kind of wonder, well, are you hiding something? I mean, if you've got 30,000 subs, why wouldn't you want to show that off? But that's a very small thing, may have nothing to do with the strategy, just obviously maybe a personal preference. But the one thing I did notice is that the hack is really not noticeable on this channel, although they do have a lot of views. So sure, it looks like they found a way to drive a lot of traffic to their channel, which is what this hack is supposedly going to tell you how to do that. Now, there are some good things about this training. If you go through the entire 12 videos, they're fairly short. Some of them are 15 minutes, most of them are about 3 to 5 minutes. The training admits that it will not work overnight. Even the strategy will not work overnight. So you kind of saw that when they developed the channel in 2016, and it took them a few years to actually, get traffic and figure out this sort of traffic. But honestly, if you want the honest way to get traffic to your YouTube channel, the honest way, create content. I mean, that's it. And this hack actually involves creating your own content as well. So don't think that it's just some sort of magic bullet pill, because it's not. It's not that at all. So the good things about training, it admits that this will not work overnight, that it will take work. It's hard work. You must do the work. One of the key things is going to be spending a lot of time of researching and planning. So researching other videos, seeing what's working for them, and then planning out how you're going to do this. One of the disadvantages is that it's real high level of this training. So it's not going to take you step by step on how to do everything step by step. And I think some beginners are probably going to struggle with that a little bit. But it does give you some typical pointers when you're creating content. Try to make your content stand out, make it better than others, think out of the box. And so those are good points. Those are typically things you will hear from other affiliates and just online marketers as some sort of the best practices when you are trying to get traffic to your YouTube channel. Create good content, create better content than your competitors, and just keep doing it over and over again, and you eventually will see traffic, right? Find your style, accept imperfection. Those are all pretty common sort of best practices and tips you will hear. So in my honest opinion, do you need this product? Do you need to know this hack? Do you need to go through the training? Honestly, it's a shiny object, which means it's just this flashy thing that sounds really, really good right now because you think it will help you finally succeed and make money online. The reality is the training focuses on the hack, but doesn't go into step-by-step detail of important trainings. Video number 5 actually tells you how to make your own videos, but it doesn't actually cover how. So in other words, it goes more in depth of how to record videos, whether you record yourself on screen, off screen, but it doesn't actually cover what tools to use. It doesn't say, hey, go use this tool to create this video. It just says, here's a few ways to create the videos, now go create it. The training talks really high level on the types of videos that you can make, but if you are a complete beginner, this is going to be over your head. You're going to need step-by-step training. Training, something like this, where you actually learn how to become a traffic authority on YouTube. You learn sort of the basics of how to market on YouTube, but then it will go into details about what tools to use, how to create your YouTube channel step by step, and then everything going into how to research what content you're going to make, making your first video, learning how to rinse and repeat, and also talking about some optimization and optimizing for search results, but also the other sort of ways that you can be discovered on YouTube as well, which don't always include search engine optimization. So for me personally, and if I was talking to a beginner, I would recommend you something like YouTube Traffic Authority, which is in the description, by the way. So if you want access to this training, you not only get access to this training, but you'll get access to a whole lot more detailed step-by-step. Trust me, it's banging training. Video number 4 talks about channel setup and high level how to actually create art for your channel and get it set up, but not step-by-step details in something training like this with the YouTube Traffic Authority free training, as I mentioned. Some of the training is completely unscripted, like videos 2 and 3 are very similar. So they're about 6 or 7 minutes long. So the end of this one, it has some information, and then you start video number 3, and then it starts out very, very similar, and you almost wondered if you were watching the same video or if it just got duplicated. It eventually gets into a different topic, but it's kind of unscripted, so there's probably some wasted time in the training. That's a little nitpick, very, very small. Just know that if you buy this training, you're going to have to just sort of sit through it and stay focused to get through it, even when it probably could have been planned a little bit better and trimmed down a little bit better. So my final thoughts on this, if you should buy it or not. The reality is there's no time to test this strategy in the time of this product launch, so it's unclear if the strategy will work. It seems like it actually could work. It is also unclear if the strategy will infringe on any YouTube policies and restrictions. It doesn't seem so. However, it's just one of those things you have to try out, and it can be kind of dangerous. So anytime there is a solution offered to you that's going to be quicker and more efficient, if it's going to come across as gaming the system, is usually a bad idea. Now, this can seem like it's a little teetering on gaming the system, but it actually seems to be fairly legit. However, even if the strategy works for you, it's not a magic bullet. It still takes learning, it still takes execution, it still takes skills to pull this off. So personally, I don't recommend that you go this if you're a complete beginner. This is better for someone who has been doing affiliate marketing or online marketing for a little while and is looking for different strategies to learn they may not already know. So this is not targeted to a complete newbie, in my opinion. It's fancy, it's shiny, it's probably going to attract a lot of newbies for that reason, but they're going to learn really quickly that some of the training is missing some steps that they need to really, really get started. That's probably where the upsells are going to come in. So you're going to be prompted with additional things to buy, and I'm sure there's some done for you things. I honestly didn't even look at that. I was just looking at the base product to see who it's for. Will it work? Is it a safe strategy? I do think you're better off just going with some basic how to get started with affiliate marketing training, learn the basic strategies that most affiliates are taught, like SEO and blogging, so how to rank content in Google or other search engine, and also YouTube videos, how to create YouTube content that ranks and gets traffic. YouTube is really hot for affiliate marketing these days. If you buy it, just buy it at your own risk. Just know that you don't need to buy in the upsells, and it's really more for you just to learn what the training hack is. But if you are interested in free training with people that are actually honest and will teach you honest methods, and a community that actually cares about you, then definitely check out the link below. If this video helps you out, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, comment below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.